All right, round number 2. Little first rough round. The first round was a little rough for these two gentlemen. Round 2.
Are we on? All right. Okay. Sorry about the difficulty. All right. Chris Champion in blue from the NYPD 6th Precinct. And he's versing Samuel Humphrey from the IAFF. And I'm saying double F must stand for firefighter. He's in red. Height disparity syndrome in full effect, as Humphrey is very much taller than Chris Champion. And he's hitting with the right hand because the lefty-righty conundrum is also in full effect. And he's trying to catch Chris Champion coming in with the right hand. I spoke to Chris and he said he didn't have any trouble with it. Okay.
This is getting recorded, so we're just going to continue going. That's the end of the second round.
All right. All right, so I don't know. I don't know who won the first round, but it looked to me like Humphreys won the second round. Samuel Humphrey from the firefighters in Florida.
Second up.
A little crazy. Second round, you said you have Humphreys taking it?
Yeah, the first round I really couldn't tell you who won. Look at Chris Champion. He's moving his head, and he's trying to close the distance in the lefty-righty and the
nice right hand by Champion, and Champion gets caught with that left hand.
And he exchanged the left hand with Humphreys too. Look at Champion. Champion's coming forward. Little front headlock there, little MMA.
I think Humphreys is Champion's a little bit frustrated. Gets caught with that right hand. Charging forwards is Champion. And just keeping out of the distance is Humphreys. Big right hand catches Champion right square on the jaw, missing that time as he ducks that one. Champion catches, a big right hand catches Humphreys to the jaw, snaps his head back.
Well, Humphreys is starting to throw an uppercut all of a sudden, trying to keep Champion's head up.
Champion looks a little wobbly.
Wow.
He got caught with a few punches there at the end. Looked a little wobbly.
Parties.
Absolutely. And again, this is a charitable cause, so we thank these gentlemen for coming out here and getting their fight game on, Dave.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
All right, the judges are tallying up the scores now. We're going to know who the winner is in just a second.
Ladies and gentlemen, our judges have reached a unanimous decision. And the winner in fight number 1 of Guns N' Hoses out of Jacksonville, Florida, Samuel Humphrey.
All right, so Humphreys takes the first bout here this evening and takes the championship belt. And the crowd is erupting for their local fighter.
I thought I hear a couple of boos mixed in there. I know there's a New York retirement crowd over here in Florida. It sucks. I don't know. Yeah, it's spotty. Yeah. They're doing the hard line. Is it with the hard line? They got the hard line. I don't.
All right, we're back.
All right.
All right, bout number 2 coming up.
Who do we got, George?
Bout number 2, you got Jeremy, Veterano,
Vetrano.
And German Vega, or Helman Vega.
Right. Now, Vega is a steal from JFK, from the JFK Customs and Border Police.
All right, so entering the ring there is from the FOP, Veterano. Is that how you say it?
Vetrano.
Jeremy Vetrano. All right, there you see the tail of the tape. There's a big weight disparity here.
There's a weight disparity syndrome.
Big time.
Not seen in the heavyweights. And I got to tell you, Jeremy Vetrano said he don't care. He don't care. He said he's gonna fight. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. That's how he feels about it.
All right, well, we'll see. Do we know what the experience is?
Jeremy Vega's never fought before, and I believe Vetrano has fought once, if at all.
Rutgers, your referee. Introducing first from our guest from New York City, in the blue corner, wearing blue trunks with white trim. Making his debut in boxing matches out of Brooklyn, New York. Weighing in 209.
He's got the colors mixed up. New York is in the red corner.
Yes, New York is in the red corner. And do you know why, George?
My mistake, your error is my fault.
Not sure.
I'm going to tell you in a second, as soon as the announcer goes.
White trim. 100, 209 and 1/2 pounds. Brooklyn, New York. JFK Customs Police again makes his debut in this ring. Please welcome German Machete Vega.
Machete.
Vega.
Not machete.
His opponent,
Machete.
blue corner, blue trunks with white trim. 175 pounds. Also making his debut at Guns and Hoses.
Okay, a rookie. Two novices.
Officer, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome with the FOP, Jeremy Vetrano.
Wow, he's amped up. He's waving to the crowd, George.
Oh, he's happy. He's trying to get the crowd in.
Right. All right, George. The way it goes, it's not red and blue. It's red and blue Guns and Hoses. So whatever Florida is wearing is based on their their affiliation. So this guy's a cop. He's wearing blue. Wow, look at Vega. Vega has some good moves.
He's moving out of the way of those punches.
Right, that's German Vega in the red, but he's from Port Authority, JFK. And Vitrino is anxious to punch, but he really doesn't know his distance that well. That well.
He's doing good, Potato.
Right hand by Vega.
Right. And these are two rookies, all right. This is like a street fight, George. This is a straight up street fight.
Yeah, absolutely. Vitrino pinning down German Vega, but Vega getting out. Catches him with that big left hand as he fights off the ropes. Body shots by Vitrino.
And Vega's got a little cushion there. He can absorb a couple of body shots without a problem, George.
Yes, he can.
You know why? So you can say what you want, but nobody ever heard butterbean to the belly, all right? you know.
Good job, Potato. Good job.
All right, so that was a good round one.
Yeah, it's actually a great round one. Great second bout of the evening. We got 9 scheduled bouts, so that's going to be a lot of fun. So we hope you're enjoying this. I know there was a little rocky start to getting this thing going. Well, sorry about that.
Well, this is not our hometown.
This is not our hometown, exactly.
We had to get a feet. But this is something interesting. First time ever in one of these smokers, probably, we got a weight disparity syndrome. We used to get the height disparity syndrome where they weigh the same weight. But this time, the height is the same and the weights are different.
Totally different weight.
You know, Vitrino took a look at Vega and said, listen, I'm not afraid of him. He's not chiseled steel, obviously. But weight is still weight. And you know what? If you got a little chubby on your belly, it does give you some cushion for those body punches. You can take them.
Chubby in the tummy.
That's hey, listen, it does matter.
All right, here we go.
Size does matter.
Round number 2, big right hand comes out Vega with that. Vitrino just got out of the way of it.
And Vitrino's trying to come forward. He does not care about the weight at all. Vitrino's coming forward. Vega doesn't seem to know what to do when Vitrino comes on him. It's like having a pesky mosquito come at you. And he pushed him.
That was a push. That was a knockout. Vitrino's
celebrating though. He's celebrating like it was a knockout.
It has nothing to do with.
Hey, look at the referee. The referee had to explain to him that don't count, my man.
Right hand by Vitrino missing.
Vitrino don't care, and Vega headbutt him and shoulder butts him. And Vega's got to learn how to get some space to land some hands.
10 seconds to the end of the round. Vega just keeps ducking down.
Yeah.
And
Vitrino keeps charging in. Wow. And that was ugly, George. That was an ugly round. Let's talk about boxing and not boxing and why the smokers are good. Okay?
Smokers are always good.
Smokers are good. Listen, sometimes it's all about being in a street fight. So you know what? If it's not a boxing match, it doesn't mean it isn't a street fight, all right? So just think of these guys on a corner. They're arguing over a beer, possibly a girl, and a street fight erupts. Who wins the street fight?
You saw on the replay that was not a knockdown. That was more of a push and a trip.
But in a street fight, does it count when you knock the guy on the floor? Does it count? Who won the fight?
Well, yeah, it does. But if it was on a street fight, if he's down on the floor, he's going to get a boot to his face too. You know, it's not. It's a street fight, man.
Not necessarily. If I'm in a street fight with somebody, I wouldn't kick somebody in the face. But if I knocked him down, I would consider that a point for me.
All right, so we're going to start the third and final round
of the street fight. All right, this is like street fighters. You know what this would be like in that game? What's that game where the street fighters all fight? What's the name of that game?
Street Fighter.
Street Fighter. It would be like that. And then the guys you pick just have no boxing skill whatsoever.
Right hand scores for Vitrino. And a push by Vitrino, and he's just trying to muscle Vega.
Right. And how much does that weight come in effect? I would say absolutely no effect. A fight is a fight.
Absolutely. Big right hand by Vega catches Vitrino twice.
And Vega lands a good right hand. Oh my goodness. Vega got up and started fighting.
I'm going to call Vitrino the one-arm bandit. He's just using his right hand. That's it.
He's jumping in with it, too. He's the jumping one-arm bandit. And Vitrino went down. What was that move? He picked up a move from Vega. They're picking up bad moves from each other.
Just tangled up on the ropes.
That's it. That was a good fight. That was a good street fight right there. All right. Sometimes it's not about whether you have skill or not. All right?
All right, so that was the third and final bout. We're going to see what the judges say about this. And man, that was interesting. That was interesting to watch these guys. But again, this is all for a charitable cause. It's all, you know, it's all good, man. It's all good, Dave.
Okay, so let's take a look at it. We got to do a little bit of an analysis on this, George. My analysis is this: you pick a game of Street Fighters, right? You got a couple of cops fighting. This ain't the movies. Sometimes the cops are not very skilled in fighting. They still got to go in there, right? They still got to fight.
That's correct.
Listen, if you get called on somebody, you know, trying to rob a gas station,
you got to do what you got to do. All right.
And our winner, again, Jacksonville.
So far, Jacksonville is winning 2-0 against New York City.
That's good. And the weight disparity syndrome had no effect on Jeremy Vitrino.
None whatsoever. So that's the thing about these fights, Dave. You know, we see the disparity in weight. That wouldn't happen in professional boxing. However, here,
and what does this have to do with professional boxing anyway?
Absolutely nothing.
There you go. There you go. Hey, listen, this is how it goes, right? You're a rookie cop, right? You get called to a scene. There's this guy, somebody who looks like Vega, trying to rob the place with a plastic knife. You know what the deal is? You got to go in.
Yeah.
You got to go in.
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, and that's what it is. You have to go in. I don't know what's coming in. There's some animals. There's some.
Yeah, they're not really showing that on the screen right now, but
oh, all right. There's some animaniacs running around the screen. I don't know what's going on
inside the
and they're falling and I think they're drunk, George.
It's supposed to be a cop, a fireman, and I don't know what that.
All right, they're a hockey player.
A hockey player.
All right. So there's some animals in the screen right now. But let's talk about it, George. Listen. Not everybody out there, and I'm going to call it like it is, right? We're not on the police force anymore.
No.
Not everybody out there on the police force, whether you become a cop or not, can fight. Not all you can fight. Let's face it. All right, and it's not important that. I mean, it's important to fight, but it's not important for you to be a champion boxer, a champion wrestler, a champion MMA guy. You got to get in the game, all right? You get called to the scene, you got to get in the game, right?
You got to mix it up.
Right? And you know what? There's going to be more coming. There's going to be more of you coming.
Right.
And eventually, if there's enough of you, you'll get the guy handcuffed and everything. But it's not there. So I think we saw Jeremy Vitrino and Jeremy Vega show the best of what police spirit has to offer the world, all right? We might not be the best fighters. We might not be in the best shape. We might not be the same weight as you. We might not be the same fight as you, but we're still going in.
Yeah, we got
to go in.
That's right. Doesn't matter. We're going to be there no matter what.
You got to go in. So a lot of times people say, oh, there's a cop. She's 4'11". You know, she's skinny. You know what? She can hit on the radio, call for help, and she can get in the game. That's good enough for us, all right? That's what it is, all right?
There you go. That's
Everybody has equal equality, right? We're into that, right?
That's correct.
Equal opportunity, right?
That's correct.
We don't care how small or big you are, you can get your butt kicked, all right? Equal opportunity to get your butt kicked or to get in the game and kick some butt, all right?
There you go.
Do the right thing. How about that?
All right, so if you got something like, okay, so we'll go back to that for a second. If you got somebody that knows how to use their hands,
right?
How do you defend yourself against that?
Well, you know what it is. That's why this kind of training is good. Uh-oh.
Hell help. You call for help, man.
You call for help.
That's it.
And you try to stay in the game the best you can.
That's all you can do.
I would recommend training. I understand that one of these departments, I think Minneapolis or wherever the George Floyd thing, they're making their guys become like blue belts in jiu-jitsu before they become cops.
Wow.
Now.
Well,
Yeah.
That's good. I don't see anything wrong with that.
They want the guys to be able to handle themselves and not do any bad tactics.
There you go.
How about that?
That's a good thing. I don't see nothing wrong with that.
Justice.
All right, as these animals get out of the ring, they're still fighting. You got the fireman and the cop fighting.
We're not getting a feed on it, but it's a bunch of teddy bears, and my God, are they ugly? I mean,
but look, you can't get out the ring.
Yeah.
But how much could it hurt if you get punched and you're in a teddy bear costume?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. All right, so this is bout number 3. We have females fighting. And if you saw anything on the press conference that we actually put something up. NYPD, well, actually, this is corrections right now in the ring. And in the ring is Charlene Rosado. Charlene is 5'4". Her opponent, which we saw, you might have seen it, she's entering the ring. She'll be entering the ring in just a second. She's making down the walk. She's 5'8".
5'8". A little height disparity syndrome.
Yeah, big height disparity syndrome, 4 inches. And you might have seen Shawana, that's entering the ring. She put a chair in front of Charlene. Did you see that? And guess what? Charlene pushed her. This is bad blood right now. This is bad blood between these two females. And Shawana goes by Sully. And look at Sully jumping around.
Sully?
She goes by Sully.
I think it's probably Sully. You think Sully or Sully?
Well, we'll find out soon enough.
Okay, let's see.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it.
What was that, George?
That's like a local chant that they have here.
Weight 141 pounds from the Bronx, New York, making her debut at the 22nd annual Guns N' Roses. Let's hear it, ladies and gentlemen, Charlene Rosado. In my left corner, wearing white trunks, red trim, weighing 141 pounds, from Barbersville, Florida. Let's hear it for, again, her debut, Shana Sula Pilski. In our red Mr. Mike Knight. Good luck, ladies.
I'll tell you what, Sulaski has some serious energy. I'm already tired just watching her warm up.
All right, she's got the longer reach, the longer height.
All right, the height's failure syndrome, in fact, but she's coming down. She's giving up her height.
Yeah,
she's giving up her height. And look at Charlene coming forward with a couple of rights. A big right hand by Charlene.
Absolutely.
And Sully is going down lower than her. I've never seen this.
Oh, right hand catches Charlene by Sawalski. Body shots by Sully.
All right, so Sully's in the red, and Charlene Rosado is in the orange.
Another big right by Zulowski.
Well, I'll tell you what. I think it's Sulikowski. It's Sulikowski if you want the full name.
Zulikowski.
Let's call it Shauna.
Yeah,
Shauna's in the red.
We apologize.
And she's throwing some serious left and right hands. My God.
Good first round.
Wow.
I think that was a better round for Sulizowski. However, Charlene's not to be left denied as well.
Right, so we got Shauna in the red from Florida, and she did a really good job on that.
As some of the replays you see there, right hands missing with that left.
Well, I'll tell you what,
missing with the right.
Charlene from Corrections got in a couple of right hands herself from New York City Corrections, and she did a good job. But I think Shauna Sulikowski from Florida got in a few more right hands.
All right, the start of round number 2. Let's see if anything changes.
All right. Wow, and they come out, and Charlene Rosado gets taken to the ground with a tackle.
Shauna just lifted her up from the back of the leg.
I believe that's called a fireman's carry.
I think she hurt her ankle.
All right, I think she actually hurt her ankle with that. That was a crazy takedown.
Yeah. Her
yeah.
knee is, I think she's grabbing her knee. I think that's going to be over.
Right. And what was that? That was during the takedown, right?
That was during the takedown. The coach for the New York team.
That's Jeff Richards from Corrections.
Yeah, he stopped and he got up on the. He said, "That's it.
Yeah.
You know, we don't want her to get hurt." Obviously, there's something going on. I'm not sure if it's her ankle or her knee, but it looks like she was grabbing her knee. She wants to continue fighting, but you know, it's not recommended that she does.
I think that was on the takedown. I don't know what quite happened right there, but that's.
Yeah, she's motioning to her knee.
Wow, I wonder if they're going to disqualify it, George. I wonder if that's going to be a quitting or disqualification, because
I don't know.
Technically, I mean, I wouldn't consider this an accidental foul, and I don't know what's coming in the ring. There's some guys in bathing suits in the ring. I don't know what that's about. But
well, what's good for the goose is good for the gander, right? That's what they say. So they're bringing some eye candy for the women as well.
Okay. All right. I wonder if that's going to be a disqualification. I don't know what the referee's going to say, but that was definitely like some sort of takedown, and it hurt Charlene Rosado's knee, and she can't continue because of it. So I would think it's a disqualification.
I'm not sure, but Charlene is upset. She's
I would
very
be too.
upset. And you see here on the replay, you saw the takedown.
Yeah, that looked
like you said, it was a fireman's carry.
It was an attempted fireman's carry.
Yeah, it was. I don't know if that was.
It looked like she actually kicked out her knee. That was one of the weirdest things that I ever seen. Just in when they got entangled right there, it definitely hurt Charlene's knee. Weird. I don't know what to say besides weird.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 fights, we have a winner by TKO. Let's hear it for Jacksonville's Shauna Zolakowski.
Wow, that should have been a disqualification.
Yeah, the ring announcer said that it was by three fights, so 3 rounds I think he meant, but it wasn't even 3 rounds. That was the second round.
Yeah,
But yeah, it should have been a no contest actually. I think, right? I mean, I don't know. Or was it a disqualification because Zolakowski?
Well, if you want to
go,
if you want to go by rules, it's a disqualification. But I don't think it's intentional. I think it's unintentional. Obviously, she got excited, but that was kind of like a weird type of thing that happened.
All right, so that was the 3rd bout of the evening. We have scheduled 9 bouts this evening. So we'll see what's up on deck.
Well, the ring announcer's got a different jacket on now.
Yeah, that's some jacket, huh?
Steve Algeri and 6 Wire.